Krista, I pass the virtual floor for you.
Let's see if I can use it. All right. As I told you before about the training course and the online platform that we are that are our results from this project, and this what I'm going to speak about is also part of those. Can you see my presentations? Yeah. Okay. So. With this presentation, I'm going to focus a bit on learning and the connection between learning and safety. Safety isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about creating the conditions for growth, but without harm. So if we want youngsters to grow, to develop, it doesn't mean that they have to be all the time comfortable. Why is that? Because in comfort zone, everything is safe and predictable. So from the point of safety, it's a great place to be because there is no harm, there is no danger, everyone feel confident and happy. The stress is also very low, but also the learning is very low. Because if you are repeating what you already know is not leading you anywhere new, then you are staying in your own status of wherever you are. So it's pretty much repeating things all over again. So it's a place for routine and being familiar with everything what is around. Now, to learn, actually, you have to stretch. You have to move out of your comfort zone. If you don't move out of your comfort zone, then learning is really not possible. But in this stretching, in this learning zone, you might already feel at points discomfort or unusual or funny or strange. Yeah. These feelings and situations comes with new experiences, but actually it is also a sign of learning that something new is happening, that I'm experiencing something which is new, which I did not experience before. So if you want to develop your skills or abilities, you actually have to enter this area. But what happens if you are requiring from yourself or from your participants too much? Then they can feel that it is too much that you ask for, or the situation created is really taking them to the panic zone. And then it means that whatever is happening is really overwhelming and they start to feel unsafe. The story with this is that if you are in the panic zone, then learning is not possible. Development is not possible because your brain and your mind and your whole being is moving into survival mode. And in survival mode, the only aim of the human being is to survive. Yeah? Their growing is not possible. Their learning is not possible. It means that this is a situation where you are so far from your comfort zone that the only thing that you feel is panic, and the only thing that you want to do is to get back to your comfortable situation. This is a model which is known by many youth workers, and I don't know how many of you knew it before. But if you already knew this model, then the invitation is to look at this model from the perspective of safety. Because actually, we want youngsters to be safe. Yeah, we don't want them to go to the panic zone where they would only focus on their survival. But we also don't want them to be all the time in their comfort zone because, as I said at the beginning, like one common goal of a youth worker could be that you want the youngsters to learn, to grow, to develop something new. Yeah. So actually you try to put them into the stretching zone, into the yellow zone on this image. But to put them there, you have to provide safety so that they are actually willing to move out of their comfort zone. And when they are stretching or where they are reaching their limits, then you are able to bring them back to their comfort zone to feel safe. And most of the times there is a tendency to think like from ourselves, yeah? So like I would say like for me, Krista, to dance in front of a group, I don't mind this. This is kind of stretching for me, but I can do it. I'm not going to freak out because of this. But this is my personal experience. It can be already a panic zone for another person, for a youngster, for example. So when we are leading any time of activity, we cannot rely on our own experiences because something which is comfortable for me can be already in the panic zone for someone else, and vice versa. Like something can be really extreme for me and can be still comfortable for another person. So even like small challenges can lead to panic, but even at some times, like what you would think is already extreme can be still like comfortable someone else. Yeah. So for this to move between this comfort zone and stretching zone, we need the youngsters to trust us, and to achieve this, we have to manage that they feel comfortable, that they are aware of the support, and they are willing to receive the support that we can provide them. And I repeat again, like emotional and physical safety during this process is equally important. So, what this means for youth work, that we have to create safe environments, I repeat, both physically and emotionally. We have to encourage youngsters to challenge themselves, like me pushing them out of comfort zone would not be the way. Yeah, we have to reach a point with them that they are willing to move out of their comfort zone. And we have to focus on individual responses. We cannot take granted that what worked with a person or what worked before with 10 groups will also work with the 11th group. Yeah? Because we are different with different past, with different backgrounds, different mindset. So you have to keep an eye on the individual responses if you want to provide safety. So I repeat again this word, that safety is not about avoiding discomfort. You don't have to keep the youngsters all the time in the comfortable places, but you have to create conditions where they can grow and they are not harmed during that. Thank you so much. This is all I wanted to say. And Vicky, it's you.
Thank you very much, Krista. Thank you for the focus.